Hello, Taurians, and happy Saturday. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jeannie Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. Sorry, I just got this Panther button, so I don't know. I just think it's hilarious because at the end of my videos, I always do so. I don't know, baby. I just want to play this so. Okay, because we ain't nobody to fuck with, okay? Anywho, I'm about to get into your next 7-day blockages and priorities reading. I switched up the way that I'm reading so that it can go by a little bit faster and I can get more of these done throughout the week instead of having to do readings every single day. So without further ado, let's jump into your current energy for your relationships or your love life. Because some of y'all ain't in no relationships, but anyhow, I will say that I did get a couple of new decks. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos since Wednesday, I don't know, you about to get firsthand this new deck action, okay? All right. So, Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on the current energy for my Taurians' love life? What's the current energy for my Taurians' love life? My Taurus placements love life. My Taurus collective love life. Okay. What y'all got going on? Maybe I should do one for singles or I don't know. Any insight, Spirit, for my Taurus placements love life for the next 7 days? Or no, this is current energy. Current energy for my Taurus placements love life. Soulmates, past life, true love. You know, little lovebird, Taurus. You and your tapping into your Venus placements. Okay. It's your ruling planet. Expansion, high vibe. Maybe something's going to happen in the summer. That's why I said that, because summer came out. Anything else, Spirit? As soon as these cards came out, I heard somebody outside say, "Oh, damn it." And what came out? Three is the crowd. What is this? Which one's first? A major, chord, minor. Okay, expansion, high vibe. It's about to pay off, and three is a crowd. Let me see. It's such a dark. I don't know. Maybe this person that you've been with, you had highs and lows. Like it started off something growing, then it went really high, and then it had a drop. I'm just saying that just the way that the colors, it starts off like little, just the colors. If you can see how this is playing out, it like had a really peak, and something, I don't know. I'm about to clarify, but can you see how the colors just start going from something budding like a sunrise, and then it's all right here, and then a sunset? So maybe this is somebody that you were with in the past. I don't know. We about to clarify. Yeah, we're going backwards. What is this? Three is a crowd. A romantic gesture. Oh. Expansion, high vibe was clarified by regret, sadness, guilt. Oh, is that supposed to go in reverse? Ooh, yes. All right, so soulmates, past love was clarified by some things take time in reverse. And then apparently they took their time. Okay, they were slow to heal something. Maybe it was something with this relationship, and it was just slow to make things work. And so either you or the other party, they elevated and had to leave somebody behind, leaving somebody in sadness and regret. Um, Unfortunately, Taurus, if this is you, this is your story. So I'm assuming this is you. Take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. But with it's about to pay off. You deciding to walk away turned out to be a positive for you, because maybe you are rebuilding your stability and your happiness, and you are thriving. And so now, I'm assuming this other person is heartbroken, in grief or shock. And with this three is a crowd, a romantic gesture. So either you are reaching back to them, or you're reaching back to somebody, um, and they're in another relationship, or you're reaching back to somebody and they're in a relationship with somebody else. But it could also be that um, while you were elevating, the other your spouse or your significant other wasn't, and there was a, what is it, you know how it's just like so much conflict and then miscommunication, y'all not getting on the same page, and so they probably stepped out into another relationship or started talking to somebody else who was on their same level, that understood them. And so granted, they understood them because they were still on that same low vibrational level like you elevated. And so with the romantic gesture, can you clarify this romantic gesture? What is that? Working on it, planning. Maybe somebody is working on planning a romantic gesture to things fall apart, change, endings, rebuild, new arrival. So maybe somebody is planning a romantic gesture to work on rebuilding what was lost. Know your worth is at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you leaving this person made it possible for y'all to realize what is going. I don't know. The time apart made it realize, like, hey, I do want to work on this. Hey, things can be better. I do have a new deck, because I'm all about, what is this? This space is dedicated for people who are committed to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. And so, since it's saying that y'all were past life soulmates or something, maybe y'all were supposed to be together to learn something about each other. So, whether y'all was meant to stay together or not, let's just get an idea on what was the blockages between the relationship. So Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on what was blocking this relationship in my Taurus placements? Let's see. First couple cards, let's do what Taurus was doing, and the second one, second couple cards, what age issues. You feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Oop, oop, look at it. Okay. Okay, got you like a little silver fox. Okay. So maybe one of y'all, it was an age difference, Taurus, or a maturity difference. Take what resonates. No good ones. Damn. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So maybe you were trying to work things out with somebody because you didn't think that there was anybody good out there. You're like, man, this is the best I'm gonna get. Let's try to make it happen. Ooh, not my type. Be open to different types of people, because you may be surprised who you find. Let's see. Now, what was Taurus's spouse or significant other's issues? Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. That will definitely play into the maturity issues, saying that they want something but not really following through. Seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. So they were looking at your flaws, thinking that they could find better, like the grass was greener on the other side. And you know what? And you elevating, because whatever they thought you were missing, whatever they thought you were lacking, was probably the reason why they left you. And with your expansion and high vibe, and it's right next to it's about to pay off. Whatever it was that they thought you didn't have, you have it now, or you about to get it. All right. Now, what is this? What else was their issue? Body shame. You feel unattractive to others, working on accepting yourself, flaws and all. So maybe, okay, because there was an age difference, so maybe either this is them. So maybe they didn't feel like that they had the right body type to match your body type. Maybe they were insecure with who they were on the inside. Oh, sheesh. Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. I don't know who that. Jesus, this is some tough stuff. That could be either you or them. So take what resonates. Whew. Hopefully that gives you some insight on what was blocking y'all. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but Lord, please. Know your worth. That was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And what is this? Know your worth, anger, arguments, conflict, denial, mind games. See, that was what I was saying earlier. Like, you knew your worth, and you were elevated, and they didn't want to elevate, so maybe they tried to keep you on their level. They didn't want you to grow, and so you ended up moving on. And now they stuck in regret. Okay. They were letting their insecurities gaslight and manipulate you so you could stay connected with them, but that didn't work. Any advice for my Taurus placements? Any advice for my Taurus placements as it relates to what they need to prioritize in their relationships over the next 7 days? Highest good. Ooh, embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. So maybe no matter how much you elevate, you keep trying to go back to them, or you keep like checking in on them. Or maybe you just keep doubting, like, well, maybe I didn't do the right thing. Maybe I shouldn't have done the right thing, but you did. You just got to trust that you made the right decision for your highest good. So what is this? Maybe you're like one of those individuals that kind of feel bad whenever survivor's remorse. I think that's what it is. Survivor's remorse. It's like maybe y'all were going through a rough patch and y'all separated, and you bounced back, recovered, elevated, and they didn't really do it. But like, it's not your fault. If this is your story, it's not your fault. You have to understand that we all have choices, and it's all about your mindset, how you handle the thing. So maybe you had like a better mindset on handling losses and setbacks than this other individual. Trust your path. Yeah, it's a lot of doubting. Listen to your intuition, seek direction, and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journey within. One more. Okay, let's say two more. We got sky of clarity, soar into the boundless sky of clarity where lights are as infinite as the azure expanses. So maybe you're standing too close to the situation. If you take a step back, you may get more clarity. Because what is it? A lot of times, if you think about the hardest time, your lowest moments, um, I don't know. I can't even speak for you, but I know for me, at my lowest moments mentally, there was nobody there to say the right things to me to help me get out of my situation. I looked at tarot, I read scriptures, and I did cognitive behavioral therapy. I did shadow work. Like I went within and trusted the divine and listened to spirit to guide me to the healing that I needed. So they're not doing it. Okay. Scales of balance, seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions both heart and mind. So yeah, I think it's funny how I said that right before reading this card, because maybe you do need to balance things out. Maybe you do have a little bit of guilt about leaving this person. Saving grace. It happened again. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. So maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to forgive them. Um, just forgive everybody. Just go, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive me. Just forgive everybody and call it a day. You happy, be happy. All right, so that was love going into career. Holy Spirit, can you give me an insight on current energies for my Taurus placements career? What's the current energy for my Taurus placements career? What is that? Eight of Cups wanted to come out. I don't think I want to take it. High Priestess. I think I'm going to take this. High Priestess, Emperor, Six of Wands. People are watching you, Taurus. What is this? Emperor, High Priestess, Six of Wands, Page of Wands. Maybe you started something secretly. Maybe you had a secret level up, or maybe you just have the secrets to success, and people are watching you and worried. Can you clarify this, Emperor? Ooh, you know what? This hold on, wait now. They're not happy with what they see. What is this High Priestess? And what is this Six of Wands? Maybe you were being secretive about something, but then you started yeah. Hold on, let me get this whole line out. And the Hermit. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so Nine of Cups reversed was clarified by the Emperor. And then we have the High Priestess clarified by the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Hierophant. And then we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Hermit. So it's like this Emperor, maybe it's a boss or somebody that betrayed you, or It could just be an old Aries or coworker or something. I'm getting both. They're unhappy because maybe they tried to betray you, or maybe you are hiding something you were doing in business or in your career with the Ten of Swords. And regardless of what they, you know what, the Nine of Cups is like emotions spilled out. So maybe they were holding back from you. Maybe they're trying to keep you down. But it's 10 swords, but 9 cups. So I don't know. Maybe there is something dealing. Maybe there is one, like something is missing. It could be like maybe somebody, there's an extra sword that didn't come from them or something. Or maybe, I don't know, there's a missing cup. Maybe you kept one cup for yourself. You held your cup to yourself. Or maybe this emperor was working with somebody to betray you, to keep you down, but it didn't work. Maybe you are successful and you are teaching. You are now the Hierophant. And maybe that was intimidating to this Aries. Maybe you have Aries in your chart and you are unhappy because of some secret. Maybe it was something you were trying to hide that becomes public. And now people are watching you, watching your new beginning. It's something that you know. I don't know, because what is it? Out of 8 cards, 4 of them are major arcanas. I don't know, some big stuff. Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. Somebody is watching your success, baby. Baby, baby. I don't know. Why do they need to know this? Let's see. Why do they need to know this? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, because they want something from you. They want to be dependent on you. They're holding back emotions. Maybe the Aries is holding back emotions. 9 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Swords. You got them mentally unstable. They're like, how in the world? And 6 of Swords. How in the world did you walk away from me? And do better. Queen of Wands energy, Taurus. Maybe you walked away and looked good doing it. Maybe you just know how to harness your energy and alchemize the crap that they were sending. The book, the spiritual warfare that they were giving you, the evil eye, the negative energy. What is this 9 of Cups reverse? Justice. Damn. I mean, whatever. Be mad, ho. They ain't no ho. I don't know. So what blockages could be holding back my Tauruses in their career? What blockages could be holding my Tauruses back in their career? Crying in the shower, isolation, breakdown, vulnerability. Doing it again, oops, compulsion, bad decisions is at the bottom of the deck. Well, why are you breaking down in the shower? Maybe this is the area. Faking confidence again, insecurity, pretense, self-doubt. Okay, so maybe this betrayal made you scared to step up and step out. Maybe you feel isolated because you were betrayed. Falling for red flags, attraction, ignored warnings, drama. I don't know. I think his cards are really cute, so I'm going to show him. Fake. And then crying in the shower. What's going on? I don't know. Take what resonates. Let's see, where does this go? Where does this go? What's the bed inside? Where does this deck thingy go? Anywho, let's get some advice. And that's what it is. All right, let's get some insight on what advice you should take. All right, any advice for my Taurus placements as it pertains to their career? Manifest. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. What is this? Fresh start and resolution. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open fully to this gift that you've been given. And then resolution. Whatever it is you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. So if this was a betrayal or something that happened in the past, don't worry. It's about to be resolved. But remember, resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. And then the card at the bottom of the deck says protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. So whoever is not happy by your success, you need to protect yourself and make sure you're manifesting. So what is it? This Taurus person may be trying to come back to you to let's see. Will this Emperor person try to come back to you? Yes. Damn. Quickly. Okay. Emperor, 8 of Wands. So please be careful with this person coming back to you. Maybe it was an old business partner. I don't know. But protect your energy. Okay. Moving on to my, so that could either be protect your energy because this Emperor is coming back, or you are quickly becoming this Emperor. Okay. Now, let's see. Moving on to my entrepreneurs. What's the current energy for my entrepreneurs? It's a lot of coming back energy. Baby, come back. You can put it all on me. Come back. They're like, oh, you making money now. Come on. Come on, Taurus. Oh, you tap into your Taurian energy? Come on in. You're on my level now. Well, in career, somebody didn't think you're on that level until you leveled up. And in relationships, people are underestimating you, Taurus. You knew whatever you're going through was just a phase, but they thought that was your identity. Oops. There you go again, Taurus, underestimating people. All right, for my entrepreneurs, what's the current energy for them? Oh, we got Death, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Six of Swords. So maybe you're slowly rebuilding after some ending Or maybe you're switching things up in your business and you're taking things slow, or you're a slow transition. Could be like you're healing your energy, maybe changing your mindset about what you want your business to be, what you want your business to do. Because you know what, and when it comes to a business and an entrepreneur, like when you first start your business, you maybe just be thinking like, okay, I just want to make money, I want to reach a lot of people. And then once you reach that success, you're overwhelmed. And then it's like, oh, wait, so how can I shift my business so that I can work less, so I can make money, but not have to spread myself thin? So maybe that's what you're going through. You're leaving and blocking somebody out. You're leaving somebody. Or it's not leaving anybody. Maybe you are leaving somebody, but it could also be that you're just like, you're trying to be more disciplined. Maybe not disciplined, but strategizing. Because the King of Swords, like, they're good with numbers. They're good with legalities. So restructuring your business for more stability. That's what I'm getting. And what is this? Maybe you're changing your mindset about what is possible, because the King of Wands is energy. But the Knight of Pentacles, so the Knight of Pentacles is facing the King of Wands. Okay, so they're well, it's not. This is what I'm looking at. This is what it looks like to me. So like they're facing each other. So maybe you're trying to get the energy to do something for the long term, for long-term stability, or you're trying to alchemize your energy from the spiritual into the physical. What is it, like you're taking your intuitive nudges and you're putting it into your business so you can, what is this, you're balancing spiritual and practical and practicality. So it's like, I want to manifest a business where I make 80K months, or where I can make 6 figures in a month, 6-figure months, or okay, let's be realistic. Granted, this is realistic for some people, but I don't know who's watching my channel. So this could also be like, I want in my business to be able to not work on the weekends, or to spend time with my family. And so maybe you're trying to figure out ways to do that. And you're listening to your intuition to be independent. Or maybe you're just like going through the motions of just trying to heal yourself emotionally with business. But the Ace of Cups could be that you're just tired of it taking so long. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles is, yeah, you're changing the way that you're working with people. Because the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Death card. And the Death card doesn't necessarily mean an ending, but it could be a transformation. But if it is an ending, then it's taking a long time for you to heal from it. Or maybe it's taking a long time for you to realize that you have already shifted into another phase of your business. And so now you're like looking at the numbers, you're looking at the whatever, and it's like, oh wait, things are actually good. Like I shouldn't be stressing like I used to when I first started my business, or something like that. Yeah, 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Blockages. What blockages could be holding my entrepreneurs back, my Taurus entrepreneurs back from their business? success. Keep in mind, this may be a prediction. Okay, I said this next 7 days. So if you're like, what the hell you talking about, Jeannie? Okay, just wait. Wait a couple of days. Okay. All right. All right. Convincing yourself it's fine. Denial, emotional suppression. So what are you denying? Yeah, I think that's maybe there's some changes that need to be made. Maybe you're working with somebody that you don't need to work with. Scrolling instead of healing, numbness, mindless distraction. What is this? Maybe you're the type of person that buys a lot of self-healing, a lot of personal development books and stuff, but you don't use it. Instead, you're convincing yourself that it's fine, it's good, but deep down you're crying in the shower. Isolation, breakdown, vulnerability. I don't know. Take it resonates. But let's see what do my Taurus placements need to prioritize to be more successful or to continue success in their career, in their business, Holy Spirit. Give back, donate to your community or causes that are close to your heart. It creates an energy of abundance around you and your business. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. But anywho, maybe giving back to your community or a cause that works best for you will help you see how abundant you are. And you never know, maybe giving back to your community or for a cause will help bring more awareness to your business. And then it also says use social media efficiently to connect with your audience. Be specific about what outcome you desire from your efforts and focus your actions there. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have advertise. So maybe the way you give back is through your content. Maybe you need to do content that serves, uplifts, helps. I don't know. Get the word out about your business in a strategic way. Experiment with paid advertising to attract real buyers and build your list. Okay, let's see. Anything else, Spirit? It's funny how that was at the bottom of the deck, but share video marketing is in reverse. Get your message out, reach more people, and develop a deeper connection with your audience through video. Let them get to know the real you. So that came in reverse. So I don't know, take it however it resonates, but maybe you need to do advertising. Okay, so maybe you need to connect on social media to give back. So like give back on social media in like helpful ways and not market your services, but do paid advertising on some other way to get your clientele or something. I don't know, something like that. Anywho, it says when you become influential in your field, you inspire people to step into their own greatness because you rose to your own first. So since I shuffled, all right. So that's it for my entrepreneurs. Let's see. Hell, why not? Spirit, what? So just moving on to personal development. Let's see. Major, minor, quartz. Okay, so let's just end it. So for spiritual advice, I'm just going to give you some personal development advice. Because what is it? This deck, this is a law of attraction oracle deck. So whatever you're manifesting is in line with personal development, and there are different colors. So let's just see, Holy Spirit, are there any messages or any advice for my Taurus placements who are on a personal development journey? Any advice? Did I not shuffle this enough? Maybe I did. Hold up. One more again. Spurt. There we go. Maybe you're hiding something. Because last time I was shuffling the deck, it was easier when I showed the cards to myself. But now I hid the deck, and then it shuffles better. So I don't know. Maybe that's something to do with something. Maybe you're secretive with your personal healing journey, or maybe you're avoiding your personal. I don't know. Child, obviously not, because you elevated from somebody. So yeah, maybe you are keeping it private because you don't want people to feel bad. I don't know. Survivor's remorse came out earlier. But anywho, any messages? Compassion. Your heart expands when you offer kindness. True power lies in understanding and empathy. Show unconditional love today. Offer support or a kind word without expectation. So maybe you're not being compassionate with yourself or with others. Euphoria. Pure joy raises your frequency. Your happiness is a powerful magnet for abundance. Engage in activity that makes your soul feel alive. Prioritize joy today. And what is this? Both of these are in the emotional suit. And so this is the vibrational signature of your feelings, such as joy, fear, gratitude, and love. So right now, this is your current energy. You are feeling compassionate. Yeah, because what is that? Survivor's remorse. You're happy. You're happy with where you are in your life. You're happy with how you overcame your struggles, but maybe other people don't know how to because they're not in that. But anyway, what is this black one? Anywho, no, this is just a major arcana card. So you got destiny. Okay. I don't know, it looks kind of like a clock. I don't know what the heck this is. It's just a bunch of the floop. Universal stuff. Ain't much of nothing. Some abstract stuff, whatever your mind. So take with it what you want. Your life is unfolding according to a greater plan. Trust in the divine timing of your journey. Embrace the unknown and align yourself with your highest path. Everything is happening for a reason. Okay. Let's see anything else. I kind of don't want to end until I get a gold card, which is your inspired steps. You got determination, strong will, and persistence guarantee success. Stay committed despite obstacles. Take action today with full determination. Obstacles are merely stepping stones to mastery. Okay. So stay happy, stay joyful, trust the unfolding, and stay determined. Okay. If you're frustrated that it's taking too long, stay determined. Don't let go. Put your shoulder to the wheel. Last card, luckily it is gold. So this is your action. All right. So you need to execute. Stay determined and execute. Ideas alone won't create change. Turning thoughts into action is what leads to results. So make a concrete plan and take the first step towards execution today. And the last one says radiance. Your energy is magnetic. Shine your light fearlessly and attract your desires. Step into your power, speak, create, and move with confidence in your radiance. So don't be afraid to shine, Taurus. You don't know how you empower people with your story. All right. All right. What shadow aspects could be blocking my Taurus placements? This is the longest one. I thought I was going faster. I guess I'll spend a little bit more time with your Tor. All right. What shadow aspects could be blocking my Tauruses from their personal healing journey? Forgiveness sets you free. I think this is the second time forgiveness came out. Release, unhooking, peace. Are you not forgiving yourself? Are you not forgiving others? Envy, lack, comparison, resentment. Who are you envying? Rejection. Maybe. Okay, so with forgiveness sets you free, envy and rejection, maybe you were seeking validation from people that weren't, you were seeking validation from people that were purposefully not giving it to you, or people that weren't worthy of your light. So forgiveness will set you free. All right. And then you have to remember you're worthy of being. So if you're working too hard, overworking, I didn't get that energy, but you're worthy of being, inherent value, enoughness, and identity. That's giving like you feel like you have to do so much because of possible rejection in the past. All right. Spirit saying get over it. Recognize your worth. If you can walk away from that relationship and your reading and thrive. But what is it? So what is it? If you're like an entrepreneur and it's like, oh, I'm not getting offers, I'm not getting the business that I want, is something wrong with me? No, it's nothing wrong with you. It's more than likely the people that you are selling to or connecting with. So maybe that's the shift you need to do. Now let's end it with the spiritual note, spiritual message. Any advice or any spiritual messages for my Taurus placements? One more. My body listens to my thoughts. Positive and nurturing self-talk empowers my body for well-being and to assist me in creating my dreams. So if you think about your dreams, your goals, really take note of how your body feels when you're thinking about it, when you're taking the action and you're doing the things, because that does give you insight on whether you're in alignment or not. So really listen to what I was saying earlier about being compassionate with yourself, staying in the state of joy or euphoria. Okay. So keep your energy high, continue to vibrate high. And remember, you are co-creating with the universe. The universe is only going to mess with you if you're at a certain frequency. You're only going to get whatever, depending on what frequency you're in. It's like trying to go to the penthouse suite, but you paid for, what does that say? You didn't even pay for the lobby. You didn't even pay to get in the lobby. So, but that's how some people are. Some people will be expecting VIP penthouse treatment, and they just booked a basic hotel room. Okay. So just make sure you are elevating your mindset to reach the same level of success that you want in the physical. So you have to believe it in your mind and your spirit in order to obtain it in the physical. And if you get, but it's like, oh, I did that, but it didn't last. Then there's some, and if you did manifest what you wanted, but it didn't stay, it could be you have a subconscious blocks that makes you believe that you're really not worthy of it. Or some other subconscious block, okay? So you have to make sure you stay in alignment. You heal those old wounds, because the past trauma, limiting beliefs will most definitely keep you from obtaining and sustaining and maintaining what you desire. Okay. And I'm co-creating with the universe, says the collaborative nature of manifestation involves both my efforts and divine guidance. So are you listening to what the divine says? Or are you just going off of what you believe is right for you? Okay. Next says, I am the architect of my destiny. I recognize my role as the creator and designer of my life's path. Maybe you're looking back on your life and you're realizing, like, man, I really did manifest a lot of shit. I manifested this life. What can I manifest next? Okay. So keep up the good work. So just, what is it? Maybe you're trying to figure out, maybe you did manifest a new level and you're going back trying to figure out, like, wait, so what exactly how did I do that? How did I do that? So I can repeat that, but at a grander scale. I don't know. And that's the beauty of life. Like our dreams and goals always change. Because, when I first started my career as a personal trainer, now I'm a coach. And, well, now I'm doing tarot. So you know what? Well, I'm still coaching, but, it shifts. So anywho. Okay. One final spiritual message for my Taurus placements to close this reading out. One final message. Keep moving forward, even, well, this came in reverse. Should I take it in reverse? So this came in reverse. It says, keep moving forward, even if you're unsure of the next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. So this is in reverse. So maybe it's time for you to pause and reflect to get more perspective about where you want to go in your life next. But still trust yourself. Maybe you do trust yourself. I don't know. Next says, sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers, yeah, that's why it came in reverse. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. So truly trust and believe that you're going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you, Spirit. Okay. We're on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. So yes, it is about to pay off. And once again, have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. Okay, Neo with the Matrix. Ching, 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 ching. Okay. Anywho, how you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. So keep shining your light. Do you know what, Taurus? People will get mad, but there's probably more people rooting for you, being inspired by you, than those hating ass haters. Okay? So, you know what I say? Fuck them. All right. So this has been your next 7-day blockages and priorities reading. If you like the way that I read, please do not hesitate to like, comment, drop a jaguar in the comment. Okay. Or subscribe, if you want to continue on this soul healing journey and manifesting your wildest dreams. All right. So I love you and I hope this helps. Until next time, happy healing.